Hi everyone, and welcome to Broken Tool Garage. Yes, it's summertime, it's hot, I'm sweaty. So, what am I working on this time? Well, if you've seen some of the short videos that I put up, you know that my '89 Mustang Jim had an ignition module failure, which is the TFI module for the 5.0 Ford Mustangs. Well, last year, if you look at the video up here, I rebuilt my distributor and I put the Part Store brand components back into it. Well, that lasted about a year. So, here's what I'm going to do to make it better. Here's the TFI module, and it's failed. So, can't get anything out of that. That's trash. Let me kind of back up just for a second. I'm kind of jumping into this, and some of you might not know what I'm talking about. So, if you look up here, where I did an overview of the ignition system. If you look at that video, I'll tell you what the TFI module does, what the distributor is, what spark plugs are, and so on, and then how an ignition system works. And I use this as a base. I don't know if we're picking up that aircraft coming by. I think that might be an A-10. Not for sure. Can't see it. Anyways. That's the sound of freedom. That's what they used to say at the air base. Anyways, review that video and that'll kind of get you up to speed on what I'm talking about now. So, the Part Store TFI module, not real happy with it. Don't want to buy another one. So, after looking into the different types of TFI modules I could get, there was a couple that stood out, and I decided to go with the Pertronix flamethrower. This does have a 1-year warranty. I got it from Summit Racing. I think it was, so this was $60.99. And I got some other stuff, so I got free shipping. So that actually was the price of it. So anyways, I'm going to unbox this. Well, it's already unboxed. Unwrap this. Unroll. Yeah, I didn't have to do that because it's already open. So this is what it is. It plugs into the distributor. These little 3 slots right there, right? Get that up close. It plugs in there, and what I'll have to do is I'll clean all this old thermal paste off. But I'll pull these bolts out. And I tend to put my bolts back where they go, that way I don't lose them. So then they'll just slide up in there, bolt it down, and done. Let's see what we got here. We got a little packet of, that looks like their thermal paste stuff. That should be about the right amount. Like I said, I'll have to clean my old stuff off. That's always good. I started doing thermal paste when I was working on computers and putting CPUs in. Alright, so I think here's how I'm going to define the difference between a sticker and a decal. Stickers, while they're all sticky and kind of fall under the form of stickers because they're sticky, the decal is a lot more durable and it's not going to fade in the sun after, a week, right? Like some of the cheap ones. So the cheap ones, stickers, and then I'm okay with calling them decals if they're the good ones, kind of like the permanent ones. that's it. That's how easy it is to install. Sorry. Wiping sweat. It's not because it's so hard. It's just, it is really nasty out. All right, well, I mean, that's it. A 7/32 deep well. Make sure that you can, it's a thin enough wall to go on there. It's a little screw, so it takes just a little torque. That's it. So I got the thermal paste on there. I was going to put it on here first, but you won't have enough if you put it there, and it only really needs to be on the TFI module, right? Like how this is. So you see I used plenty because I had a little tube of the Arctic Silver, whereas I just used a Pertronix one. It was enough, barely, but it got the job done. So that's it. I guess the only thing left is stab this back in the car and give her a start. Alright, probably got a lot of fan noise, but I do not have air conditioning in the shop, and it's hot. So, distributor is put back in. I put a little bit of, when I pulled the distributor out, I'm looking at where the rotor is, and I put a little Sharpie mark right wherever it points. You know, this happened to be on the fuel rail. If it's over here somewhere, I just dot where the rotor's pointing so I know how to get that back in place. And I have a mark over here on the timing cover for the TFI module where it goes. So that's in, locked into place. You can plug in the harness for the TFI module. Put the distributor cap back on. The distributor cap locks in only one way, so you don't have to worry about marking that. It just tried to bite me. So, it's in. That's how easy it is to change a distributor out. Okay, so for the real test, how does it start? Problem is solved. Give it a rev as I try to strangle myself on the prop rod. Alright, so I showed you how to take a distributor. Showed you a little bit on how to pull it out, but I've done that kind of content before. I showed how to replace a TFI module on this 5.0 Mustang distributor, and that's going to be the same on pretty much all the Fords who use the TFI module. So that's got a startup at the end of that, so you know it works. That's always a good bonus right there, and we'll see how the Pertronix lasts. But all right, enough rambling. I'm hot, it's sweaty, the fan's turned off, so you can just see I'm pouring sweat right now. So let's get on with it. So if you like what you see, if you learned something from this, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, make sure to share, and don't be afraid to comment. So see you next time on Broken Tool Garage.